everybody, thanks for tuning in to a session of the Antique Rescuer. So this is my very first video, but I wanted to show you this great lot of vintage postcards I picked up fairly recently at a antique shop. And anyways, I'm going to just go through some of the fantastic vintage cards that I found while I was antiquing. One of my greatest passions in life is looking for antiques and rescuing antiques and then bringing them back to life. So I do a lot of things, from rescuing postcards to rescuing antique dolls to antique purses, jewelry, everything. But this little video is going to be on just antique cards. So check this out, guys. Here I've got a postcard, and it is from 1938 on the back inscribed, because I look at the last inscription as to the date and stamp that the card went out. And obviously we know that postcards with the stamps in the corner are more valuable. So this is a fantastic postcard, and I love the captured of the scenes on this linen postcard. It's called Sibin Cum Elibin, and it's got a whole bunch of children, and they're throwing dice, as you can see here. And I love the depiction of it. It's like an Americana, black Americana, and it has a bit of history of what children would be doing on a given summer day. So quite like that postcard. Second postcard I'm going to show you is this one here, and this one is on the back of it says Madison, April 4:30 p.m. 1944, and on it says, I wish I had that take care of a lot of problems. I wish I'd had that. It would take care of a lot of problems, it says on the back. So I love that scenic. It's kind of reminds you of Marilyn Monroe, but it's on linen postcards. Okay, another postcard I found was the original Farmers Market, Hollywood, California. Don't you love the scene of that postcard? And here you can see people in the market, and they're shopping for groceries, whether it's fruits or vegetables. It doesn't have anything in the back, but it is a nice scenic scene of an original farmers market, West 3rd Street at Fairfax, Hollywood's unique outdoor food market. And this place was opened in 1934 by Roger Dalhigem, compromised 80 farm stalls and food. So I think the postcards, they have a way of capturing a moment in time and a little bit of piece of history in the postcards. I've got another one of the Lionsgate Bridge in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And that's very nice. I wonder if there's any inscription in terms of, let's just go have a look. And here's another postcard here. Yeah, this one here was dated around 1941, February 26th of 1941. But this is when this postcard was mailed out. The next postcard I have is this one here, and this one here is Central Yacht Basin, St. Petersburg, Florida. Isn't that beautiful? It's brand new. Here's another postcard, First Street looking north of San Jose, California. Don't you just love the scenery on that postcard? And it says postcard by the Chicago Co. Another postcard I have is this one here, and this one here is Henry Ford's birthplace, Greenfield Village, Dearborn, Michigan. Another postcard is this one here, Fisherman's Fleet, Fisherman's Wharf, San Francisco, California. And I'm trying to find out, oh, this was delivered around 1949 is when it was mailed out. Isn't that a beautiful postcard? I'm really fascinated with the linen postcards because of the ink they used and the cotton fibers and the linen fibers that were used to produce the card. So when the ink went on to the cards, it had a really stunning impact in the color effects. Beautiful. Another postcard that I loved is this one here. And this one is called On the Backstretch. Hialeah Park, Miami, Florida. One of you guys like that. I love these palm trees. I love the feel of this. It captures a moment in time. A horse racing taking place. The stamp is missing. Another postcard we have is this one here. And this is Street Scenes in Chinatown, San Francisco. Don't you guys love that one? I love the scene. I love the way they've got this right here. And it says Chop Suey. And then you've got that beautiful scene of everyone on the streets. And as you can see, you've got the old cars lined up on the streets, which I think is rather nice. Okay, another card I have is this one here. And I am just gonna go and show you this one here, and it says Times Square and Paramount Buildings, New York City. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, let's check the next one. I've got another one here, and it says Dominion Astrophysical Observatory, Victoria, BC, Canada. So that's probably a place in BC, Victoria in BC, Canada. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely. All right, next one I have is Snipe Boat Races, Spink Wawiso Hotel, Indiana. Nice, isn't that nice? Love it. Here's another one. I've been really attracted to the black Americana cards, and this one says 3 chocolate drops down in sunny Dixie. Love it. So I've been collecting a lot of the historical black Americana postcards. I just love the history behind those cards, and I'm just going to show you some more. I've got another postcard here, and it just says, yeah, I'll just show you what it looks like. Here's another one. This is a card, and it says, Greetings on your anniversary. Okay, I'm just going to randomly pull up some more. Here's a postcard, but it is like a Christmas card, and it says blessings, and then you've got another card here. Okay, I love the linen ones. The linen ones are the ones that I'm super duper attracted to. And this one here is a San Francisco scene in Oakland Bay Bridge. Isn't that nice? And then this one here says Royal Street in New Orleans, French Quarter. New Orleans, isn't that beautiful? Love that. Just love it. Look at the graphics on that card. Isn't that pretty? Anyways, leave me a link below as to what was your favorite postcard I've shown today. I've got some Christmas cards. I'm really into Christmas cards, and here's one of a beautiful girl. I thought she was in a beautiful dress and just sort of picked that up. And let's look, I've got some more of these Chinese ones. This is Chinatown, San Francisco. Isn't that just gorgeous? So this was probably taken around, it seems to say that, that San Francisco was a city. This is in Chinatown where more than 10,000 Chinese people lived and conducting a thriving business in both Oriental and American customs. Love the ink on that. Love it, love it. So anyways, I've got another postcard. This is the Chinese Telephone Exchange, Chinatown. Another really great Chinese postcard. And on the back of it, it says it was in San Francisco, Chinatown Pacific Telephone Telco building, and it was erected in 1909. So it's a telephone company erected in 1909. I've got another depiction of a soothsayer in Chinatown, San Francisco. Isn't that just wonderful? Look at the postcard here. Yes. All right, and then we've got some restaurant ones. And the restaurant ones are things like this. And it says a cocktail lounge. And you know what I loved about these postcards? I love that it depicts a scene, like in a restaurant, and how detailed it was. If you look at it, it captures like a moment of when the restaurant was empty. And I loved that. I just was so thrilled at these restaurant ones because Here's one. It's an interior Chinese telephone exchange, Chinatown, San Francisco. Okay, apparently, you know, I've got over like, I think 200 to 300 postcards. I probably have to divide it up in part 1, part 2 video. So this is definitely going to be my part 1 video. Here's another one. This is Greetings from Chinatown, New York. Isn't that just wonderful? I've got another one here, and this is Waterfront, Smith Cove, Seattle, Washington. For all those vintage postcard lovers out there, leave me a link, or if you see me holding up a rare postcard, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it if I've got a rare postcard in my collection here. Here's a moonlight sailing of Dewey Beach in, it says Rehoboth Beach. Isn't that nice? Okay, we've got another one. New Main Avenue Bridge, Cleveland, Ohio. Don't you just love that postcard? Let's just try to get a date on this one. So this is the newest bridge constructed to facilitate movement in the traffic in Cleveland. And the bridge crosses the Cuyahoga River at a height of over 100 feet above the water. Isn't that nice? All right, going along, we've got unloading bananas from Shipside, New Orleans. Isn't that nice? Unloading bananas in New Orleans. And it says that New Orleans is the world's greatest banana port. More than 700 ships arrive each year. Wow, look at all the bananas in New Orleans. Love that postcard because it shows all the detail of what's going on in there. Here's another one. It's called Business District from Broadway and Main Streets in Portland, Oregon. OMG, don't you just love that? Look at the colors, look at the Paramount building, look at the cars in the building. Oh my goodness, it's just wonderful. This was mailed out, and as I can see, it was mailed out in 1948, according to this stamp here. You know, we don't send postcards nowadays anymore. I mean, we're sending text messages, right, on our iPhones. We no longer have a system like this. Here's a great one. It says, "It's been a dog's life since you went away." Isn't that beautiful? It's a blank postcard, not been used, but totally love it. Here's another one of a sort of a Hollywood sort of Marilyn Monroe style postcard. Thought the graphics were cute. Love it. It's empty in the back. All right, we're going to keep going along at all my postcards. I hope you're enjoying this super duper video with me. I've got another postcard, and it says, "Looking south on LaSalle Street." Isn't that wonderful? Look at the graphics, look at the details, and look at the color. And this is Board of Trade in the background is Chicago. So this postcard was mailed out around I think it says 1951 to be exact. Terrific. Isn't that wonderful? Here's another postcard, and this is called Pemberton Square and the new courthouse in Boston, Massachusetts. Love that. Isn't that just to die for postcard? So this one here was the old and grand new courthouses of the hub of the legal activities of the metropolis in Pemberton. Nice. All right, I've got another LaSalle Hotel in Chicago. Look at LaSalle Hotel in Chicago. Look at the detail of this linen postcards. I really do love the linen postcards. It is one of my favorites. And it's in Chicago, one of the leading hotels. Here's another beautiful postcard. Look at the cars at the bottom of it. And look at the graphics and the color and the architectural design on this linen postcard. And it says the Guardian Building, Detroit, Michigan. Empty postcard. So is that wonderful? I wonder if it's more valuable if the postcard is blank. To all you postcard lovers and collectors out there, let me know in the links below if a postcard is more valuable if it's in mint condition and blank. And here's a Farnan Street. So that rounds up my little video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you soon in my next videos. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming your way. from the Antique Rescuer. Have a wonderful day.